Hello, people of the internet. Today I'm going to look through some fan fiction because I've never actually read fan fiction. I have written a couple fan fiction stories, never did anything with them. I think I posted one online actually when I was in like middle school or something. But I've never read an entire fan fiction all the way through that I can remember. I read through some stories on fanfiction.net a couple of minutes ago on the Silent Hill tag. Okay, most of it I hope is not going to be like this. So far it has all been like flowery language and like boring crap that no one actually wants to read. Let's just search for Kingdom Hearts. I will read A Kingdom Hearts Story by tinykitty. What you are seeing is something strange, something you have never really seen before. It is you as a young girl. Your short blonde hair is in the same style that you wear it in today, but something is different. Walking alongside you are two people, a man and a woman who seem to be your parents, the same parents who died 9 years ago. Time passes in the dream, and now the girl is all alone, surrounded by a few people dressed in pure black, standing around a grave. Children stand outside the gates pointing at you and giggling at some joke that they share. The memories are painful and you want them to go away, but you cannot seem to control your dream. As you watch more years pass, the girl becomes a teen and finally a young adult, yet two things remain the same: the hairstyle and the way that the other children treat her. A cry escapes from your lips as you sit up in the bed you are lying on before the next memory can come. The most recent one, the one that you never want to think about. As you gaze blindly about the room, unable to see through the dark, you hear the door open and soft footsteps. "Who's there?" you ask as you feel the bed sink beneath the added weight. The person cups your face in his hands and lifts it. "My name is of no importance, little one. Why is it so dark? You are surrounded by darkness. It will go away if you accept it, and the fact that you will always be alone." "I'm not alone." "You are. You have no friends." "I have plenty of friends," you protest, becoming scared that this stranger knows so much about you. "Yes, friends. Is that what you call those people who always torment you?" You remain silent. There is no way to try to deny the truth, even though you want to. So, it is true. Admitting it is so much easier, isn't it, Mara? "What do you want?" "Nothing, really. I just want you to accept the fact that you have no friends." "Why should I? And what good will that do?" You should, so I can introduce you to someone who will always remain your friend, not matter what. He will always be there for you." "What? Oh my god, this grammar. And who is this friend?" "The darkness." "Okay, what the hell are you?" "My name is Axel, and I am what people call a nobody." "A what?" "A nobody. A thing created when a perfectly good human is turned into a creature called a heartless. That creature is a shadow form of the person who becomes their nobody. Nobodies are creatures of the dark. Of course there are times when that human is not brought back to the light. You are one of those people, which is why I know that you have no friends. If you had friends, I would just be talking to your nobody right now, not to you." "What? What are you saying? I am some evil person who was taken over by the Heartless?" "Maybe you weren't evil before, yet now you could call yourself that. If you do not try to go back to the light, or just let go and accept the dark." That's not a sentence. How do I do that? Period. Which thing? Accept the dark. I'm confused. Close your eyes and relax. That is all you need to do. You close your eyes, soothed by his voice, and fall asleep, crying slightly in pain that seems to shoot through your body. Chapter 2. The Organization. You can see through the darkness now, yet you remain in the same room. All you know is a name, yet you do not know if it is yours. The blanket in front of you is torn into strips, and your hands are busily shredding it further. There is a half-eaten tray of food sitting on a table to your left. The door opens, and a man in a long black trench coat comes in. His hair is brick red and stands on its own in spikes. Under his eyes are small, blue upside-down triangles. Hey you, so what's your name? Why should I tell you? I mean, you look like a perfectly normal, nice, evil-doing type of guy. But how do I know that I can trust you? I don't even know what your name is, so what is it, Spike Boy? He laughs and leans down over you, toying with a strand of your hair that always sticks up like an antenna. Well, little one, I'm number 9, also called Axel, and you are our new member, number 13. Number 13 in what? The Organization 13. What is the Organization 13? Explain it to me now. Or else. Threatening your elder and better? You are very funny. I will explain about the organization after you tell me your name. So tell me. Well, there is a name that I know. I don't know if it is mine. Should I tell you that? Is it the only thing that you remember? Yes. Then tell me. That is your name. The name is Larkseen. So tell me. Who's talking? You are insistent. Well, the organization is a group of nobodies. People who were turned into heartless, then back into humans, create shadow forms. Okay. Any other questions? No, I guess not. You say, leaning back against the covers, as sleep begins to take over your mind and Axel leaves you to sleep. Well, where? Okay, whatever. I don't even care. Who cares, right? This is stupid. That was stupid. This was a stupid fanfic. Was the main character you, Larkseen? I don't understand this. I don't understand what happened. The lack of dialogue tags is very problematic. And then the generic descriptions that disappear from your mind instantly do nothing for me. Basically, why didn't you just write dialogue? You could have just written, Axel says this, you say this, or Larkseen says this. I don't understand anyways who was who. Like, who was saying, you should, so I can introduce you to someone who will always remain your friend no matter what? Was that Larkseen or Axel, or was that me? I don't know who said that, because you did not tag it. Like, okay, you can have dialogue with no tags, but occasionally, sure, like, it's not a problem to put a dialogue tag in there, like, I said this, you said that, she said this, like, whatever. I need to know who said what, or else I'm going to be confused for the entire thing and not know who's saying what. Yeah, and this whole last paragraph was very anticlimactic. What was the point of that? Alright, that is enough for me. I'm going to go to bed now. I will talk to you guys some other point in time. If you have any recommendations for fan fiction stories that I should read, put them down in the comments, because I actually want to read some of them. But there's one that I don't want to read because it's way too long. It's about Harry Potter or something. Apparently it's like the worst, but also the best. I don't want to read that, it's too long. Like, give me something that's this length, like 988. That's a good length. Bye.